Facebook. Hey, 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 Facebook. I think I'm actually live, so let me see if I'm live because I may be live and not know. Hey guys, how you all doing? It is Tuesday, the 1st of September. My son's birthday is this month, so I cannot forget, right? He doesn't allow me to forget. He reminds me like almost every day since July that his birthday is coming up real soon. And so I am not allowed to forget. Oh my God, look at my eyes. My eyes look weird. Oh my goodness. Like my eyes are looking very weird. So, welcome to my Facebook Live. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Dr. Ava Eku Brown. I'm a life book and business strategist. I am a mother. I'm the CEO and founder of the Mango Girl, which is a chemical free hair and skincare range. We're just excited about that. And the Mango Girl is in the space where we are doing all sorts of things at the moment. So check us out at themangogirl.com. So some of you might know that I've been doing this vulnerability series in the last couple of days. I've dropped 2 videos, and I thought rather than recording video number 3, I'm gonna come here and do it physically. So here we go. So the whole idea of my vulnerability series is just for me to be really honest and open about some of the things that are bothering me, my issues in my tissues. And a conversation I had with my mom yesterday, which was really, really hard to have. We had a chat and we both were almost in tears, right? So for those of us who don't know, I live in the UK. My mom lives in Jamaica. And I don't share certain things with my mom. As we do, we keep certain things from our moms because, you know, we don't want moms to die early, or we don't want moms to, not be here. So I was talking to my mom yesterday. Now, something you don't know about my mom. My mom prays every day, like religiously. I know not to call home at 12 p.m. because at 12 o'clock, my mom is praying. Like, doesn't matter where she is, she's praying at 12 o'clock. So I rang my sister and we had a long chat. My sister cracked me up yesterday. Oh my God, like, she just cracked me up. Like, it's one of the most heart to heart conversations I had with this sister. We talked about boys and sex and trust me, it's all kind of things, right? And then my mom came because she had gone out and we were talking and I shared some stuff with my mom, which I don't normally share because she's not as tough as I am, you know. I don't think she's really tough. So certain things I don't tell her because I don't want her to get upset. I don't want to hurt her. I don't want her to, get ill health. And I opened up to my mom yesterday um, about my single life. Because she's always bothering me around. When are you going to get married? You know how mothers are. When are you going to have more children? And my mom did not know I can't have any more kids, right? So yesterday I kind of said to her, Mom, I'm not going to have any more kids, And she was like, what? I'm like, yep, not going to have any more children. And so I had the menopause conversation with my mom. I told her that I'm in menopause, fully menopause, and that I was single. Yeah, I'm trying to hold back the tears, right? So this is a vulnerability series for me. I don't even know where it came from, but here we are. And I opened up to my mom that I was single. I was dating somebody and she kind of got excited and I broke up with the person because they were not right for me. And I wasn't gonna please my mom anymore because I remember when I married my last husband, I'm not saying my mom was why I did it, but I remember my mom encouraged me and I was like, I'm not doing that again. So in an effort to not upset my mom, I kept my single status away from her. I didn't lie, I just kept it away from her. I've been seeing somebody and she had really big hopes, more than I did, because you know how mamas are. And then the person just wasn't for me and I stepped away from the relationship. And my mom was very disappointed yesterday. But then she said something to me which was so refreshing and encouraging. She said, God knows best, right? And then she started telling me stories of people in the Bible and how they waited and how God delivered. And It was just so nice. It was a burden off my shoulder because kind of felt like I was not being very honest with her. And I wasn't being dishonest either. I just didn't want to tell her because I know how much she desires to see me settled. I know how much she wants to see me married and settled. And so it leads me to the conversation around how so many professional, strong women, black women that I know are single. And it begs a question of, are we being too picky? Are we looking too hard? Is our list too long? Or most of our men are in jail? Or what? Like, what's going on? Like, I'm asking myself that question. So I want to ask you guys, like, what's going on? Like, why is it that the men are not like am I not looking in the right place? As a matter of fact, am I really looking? I don't even know because I'm so busy doing blinkers. But do I desire to have a partner? Absolutely yes. So my question is, like, where are all the guys? Like, where are the black guys? If you know a good black guy, tag him. Where are the men? Like, where are they hiding? Because I don't understand it. Like, when I had a chat yesterday with my sister, and she was telling me how many guys are after her, and I'm like, what do you mean? I'm glad for my sister, but then I was like, but like, what's going on here? Like, what's going on? Because I desire to be married, I desire to be coupled, I desire to have a partner, and I just started to wonder, like, okay, do I have a list that's too long? Like, what's the deal, Diatra? What's the deal, Nemo? Like, where is it? Where is it all going? Like, where is it all happening? Like, and I started to question certain things. Like, am I too picky? Do I have a strict list? What is it that I'm desiring that is too hard? Or, sorry, oh, I'm having a hiccup. Sorry, I just had a really nice dinner, by the way. I can tell you it was amazing. Like, what is it that I'm desiring that's so hard? Like, what is it I'm desiring that's so much to ask? And then I meet guys who are in the US. And before COVID, I was a little bit open to the US, but I don't want to live in the US anymore. And because of COVID, it makes relationship long distance even more difficult. So in my head, I desire somebody who's either in the Caribbean, Jamaica preferably, but I'm open to the Caribbean, or somebody who is open to moving to the Caribbean with me, because ultimately that's where I want to live, or somebody who's in Europe. But also, with all that's happening around me, I don't want to be in Europe forever. So it's somebody who's got the desire to live in the Caribbean, right? And so I'm at that place today where, I don't know, I'm in that place of seeking and searching myself, you're welcome, searching myself, searching my criteria. I'm searching me. And can I have the acts of faith, please? And so my vulnerability series is around me searching myself, me questioning me. Um, I'm a strong woman. I get that. I'm independent. I get that. My son told me yesterday that I'm too strong.
You're not too strong.
I'm not too strong. What is it?
You're just fierce.
I'm fierce.
Mm-hmm.
What does fierce even mean?
Something we're not gonna learn.
My son says I'm fierce. I don't understand it. So I took up my I'm doing introspection. I'm searching me, and I'm asking Ava the questions around, like, what is it? Like, what is it that I'm not getting, or what is it that I'm looking for that's so hard to find? Or is it that I'm even looking for anything that's hard to find? Or where are the guys? So guys, I'd love to have the conversation, because there are so many black women that I know, like my friends. Most of my friends are black. It just happens that way. Most of I have Caucasian friends and Indian friends as well, but most of my friends are black. And most of the black friends that I know are single. Like, most of my black girlfriends are single. So I want to know. So somebody said, no, you don't have to have any good sense. If you have any God sense, the man to cover you has to be submitting to God and understanding your call. God will close the door, my friend. Very painful to wait. It is being painful. It's painful. Like as long as you have the desires, He will fulfill it in His time. Go research Rachel McKinley. I will. So thank you for that, Nemo, because that's I need these kind of things because honestly, guys, not gonna lie to you, this weight is kind of getting, it's frustrating. Times are changing and are living in the hook up culture. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, true. I'm not in the hookup culture, baby. I can't hook up. I don't do hook up. I've had friends who say to me, "Why not just get a booty call?" Like that's not me. I don't do them. Like, I don't do them. I value my body. I value me. I respect my kids. I don't do booty call, right? So that's not me. So Rachel McKinley Hamilton, I'm gonna read her story. I'm gonna read that one out because I need that kind of encouragement, Nemo, and I love you for that. I love the fact that you're there to encourage me in sometimes like this because this is a moment that I'm being vulnerable. This is a moment where I'm being honest and open about something that I normally don't talk about. But I'm talking about it now because it's close to my heart, and I'm talking about it now because it's bothering me. I'm talking about it now because my mama and I talked about it yesterday, and I could see that she was hurting. I could see that she was sad, and it made me sad for the most part. And I desire her to be coupled. My mom wants nothing, and she was upset that I couldn't have another baby. I was a bit upset because I wanted to have another baby, right? I actually did. I thought, okay, I'm a little bit in the 40s, but just probably it would happen. And I think my mom had the desire of seeing me pregnant, being there. I think most grandmothers do, and she just won't get that. And I understand that. That's just life. It happens. And I can deal with the baby part because I have two children. But the single part, nah. It's been a long time, man. This ain't good anymore. Like, who wants to? I mean, I'm not gonna say who, because I have friends who want to be single. I was talking to my married friend today, and she's like, "Girl, you're not missing anything." I know that the grass is always greener on the other side. I know that, but I want to settle down. And a lot of my friends are meeting partners on like Facebook, and I was like, Facebook, like how? So let me ask this question because is it that I'm not using Facebook the right way? Because people I know have gotten married on Facebook, and I was like, but I'm on Facebook every day. But I appreciate that I use Facebook merely for business. And somebody on Facebook told me recently that guys see me as she misunderstood my post. Okay. Is that me? Okay. Times are changing. Times are changing. I live in the hookup culture. It makes it hard to navigate when dating. Okay. Let me know what I misunderstood the actual. But I'm like, so am I using Facebook the wrong way? And I'm gonna teach my master class in 20 minutes. I've got a master class that I'm teaching. So I'm not gonna spend all my time here. But times are changing. I get that. But people I know find husbands even on Facebook. I'm like, guys, I have over 500,000 people that follow me in one space or I mean, together, like between Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn and WhatsApp. I've got about 500,000 people, right? Like, I'm even embarrassed to say that. So, as Lisa Nichols would say, right, when they stop seeing you as the friend category, so why does everybody see me as the coach and the friend? Like, what's going on? Anyway, on a more serious note, I'm gonna stop rambling. This vulnerability series number 3, I had a tongue tie there, was to talk about the conversation I had with my mom around being single, around wanting to be coupled, around me breaking up with my guy I was dating that she didn't know about, that I'd broken up with. She knew about him, but she didn't know I broke up with him because we were heading towards marriage and I walked away. And no, there's nothing wrong with me. It just wasn't for me. Um, and so I told my mom yesterday because she was asking when is the wedding. So I was like, Mom, I've got something to tell you, right? And she's like, what is it? And I'm like, well, and then I just like, um, that kind of way? Yeah. And then I just told her, and she just stood there like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, Mom, there's nothing wrong with me. It just was not the right one for me. Oh, yeah. When do you choose you over being lonely and choosing the wrong thing? Like, I have to choose the best thing for me, and I have to. It doesn't mean that the guy wasn't a nice guy. It just wasn't for me. Like, it wasn't gonna work. And I've been there already. You guys know that I've been there. I just cannot afford to make another mistake. So if you're a guy, so if you have a friend, a family, so for you who are watching it, tag your friend, your brother, your uncle, your sister, somebody who you might just know that has this really cool, awesome brown sugar, who's intelligent, fears God, into his personal development. Are you getting my list? Reads. A guy who reads is important for me. You've got to read, y'all. How can you not read? Like, yeah, right? So if you can find those criteria, tag me, tag them. Yeah. Prefer Caribbean, but open to, other people. I want to live in the Caribbean, ultimately. I'm just telling you. So somebody who's open to living in the Caribbean, somebody who's open to getting married, or somebody who doesn't want more children, because I ain't want no more, I can't have any more. Nature says I can't have any more. Don't make marriage an idol. I'm not making it an idol. Definitely not. But I know I don't want to engage in intercourse without marriage. So it's not about making it an idol, Nemo. It's just that personally for me, I don't want to be having that kind of relationship without it being sanctified. Seriously, there's nothing wrong with you. I know there's nothing wrong with me. Ruth was married the second time. Who told you to find booty call and smash? I love Nemo. I love it. I love Nemo. Let me get my chichaleko. Need to get some shop. Need to shop in Harrods, not in Poundland. I would think and consider it consistent. See, you just need to go to Nemo. Nemo knows what I'm at. Like, she just got it. This girl knows me enough to know exactly what I'm after. I love it. But this is not even being after anybody. This is just a series of being vulnerable and open and touching on some things that bother us as women, and some of us might not be ready to talk about it and be afraid to talk about it. And I just thought I'd talk about it because so many of us have it. I saw the other one, like a number of women comment, even women I thought were married. Like, I thought they were married. I was like, wow, they're not married? Like, cool. I thought you were in a relationship. And so for me, a life partner is important. But I shared it with my mom, and my mom was a little bit sad, and it broke my heart a little bit because I know how much she wants to see me settled. And I'm her eldest child, so it bothers her, right? When my younger ones are getting married, even my sister told me that she's engaged. I'm like, girl, good for you. Just don't have that wedding without me being there. And I thought I'd come here and share that. So let me know your thoughts. What do you feel? How do you feel? Do a Zoom call. We show up. Yeah, let's do a Zoom call, yeah, and vet the guys. And there are guys, so don't get it wrong. I just think that I have a list. I've got some things that are non-negotiables for me, and they're deal breakers. And whilst I can compromise on the nice to haves, the deal breakers are a little bit harder. So anyway, let me know your thoughts, and thank you for watching. If you're on the replay, let me know. Tag a friend. And Mail, if you come on here, let me know your thoughts. I had a proposal a couple weeks ago. This guy's been chasing me since 2016. But he's just not the guy for me, right? Like, yeah, he just isn't the guy for me. Yeah, does that sound wrong? Like, no, and I'm not picky, I just have a few things. Like, they're not even a lot of things. I just have some, I've been married before, so I know what works for me, right? Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go because I'm teaching at 9 o'clock. God bless you. And I'll see you guys later. I'm doing 7 of these. I've got 3 to go or 4. I don't even remember 4 to go. God help me. Anyway, see you guys later. Bye bye.